All right, good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are very excited to bring you a tremendously important update on Chainlink. I,
Great.
I
That's a
need,
great intro. I love it. I love it.
I need to come up with new hyperboles every
It's
time we
all
start.
good. It's all good. Just keep going at it. I don't think they mind at this point. I
Yeah,
think they like the
folks.
hype.
No, but look, it is well warranted. The things we're about to discuss with Chainlink are a absolute must know if you want to make money in cryptocurrency. Again, not as financial advice, but we're seeing some absolutely key things that we want to distill for you in an easy to understand manner. Folks, Ethereum dominance is rising. Bitcoin dominance is taking a free fall. Chainlink looks immensely interesting on a lot of different fronts here. Pretty likely to start making large moves to the upside. So to begin breaking down what's going on, we have Mess in here with us. What's up, man?
Hello, people. No, I agree. I agree. I think it's pretty nice what we're seeing right now because even if you look at the Bitcoin chart, which I'm not sure if you have it pulled up, but I have it here pulled up on my end. Bitcoin is obviously at a very critical level. We always say that, but it looks a bit shaky. It looks like we're trying to push above. We got rejected yesterday. Buyers would try to push all the way up and didn't work, and now we're seeing some sort of retracement. Yesterday went all the way down to the 54. There we go. That's perfect. So that's what we're having here right now on the Bitcoin chart. And the reason why we're saying that it's nice for Chainlink at the moment, because we have here the daily moving average, which I'm not sure if I can pull up right here. This is
The
it.
50, yeah, right there.
So that's it. Yesterday we had a bit of a rejection, inverted hammer candle. Saw that rejection happen. It's usually a bearish candle. Usually it's typically should be red. The open price is below the closing price, but it was enough for us to see a bearish sentiment today, and we're seeing that drop. But what we're saying with Chainlink is that while Bitcoin is such a bit of a retracement, we're seeing that fear with Bitcoin still kind of looming in the background. Look at this wick to the bottom on Chainlink today. We still have 10 hours and a half for the day to go, but we're seeing a long wick to the bottom. It tried to retrace all the way back down to the $38, but right away buyers rejected the price, and now we're going back above these. We're just testing higher all-time highs, basically. So it's pretty interesting how it's coming up right now.
Yeah, look, Chainlink looks strong all the way around. Like, look at this. We fell back down, made a higher low. Just this whole pattern looks very bullish. This candle, if it were to close the way it is right now in 10 hours and a half on the daily, we would be above these candle bodies. But folks, the real big takeaway, in my opinion, with Chainlink, and the thing we cannot ignore is what's going on with the Chainlink Bitcoin pairing. This is a big deal. Folks, right now, we're looking at a weekly chart of the Chainlink Bitcoin pairing. We can see here that for months, for weeks and months, we've been consolidating in this descending triangle. We have finally broken out bullishly, and they're now making new higher highs. If and when we can get above these regions, oof, folks, Chainlink on the Bitcoin pairing is ready to explode, is ready to start making moves to the upside. That is 100% likely to have an effect on the US dollar value of Chainlink. Now, let me preface that statement by saying, folks, none of this is a guarantee. Bitcoin could crash hard tomorrow and take the rest of the market with it. But with that being said, this chart looks very, very strong, and we're now bullishly diverging from a several month-long consolidation period, now making, had a bullish breakout, we're making higher highs. I think Chainlink is really ready to start making moves to the upside here in the near future.
No, definitely. If you even look back here at the same thing in the Bitcoin pairing as well, the past couple of weeks, not really, just a bit of a sideways movement. I would say as soon as we had that breakup from this major one over here, we had a bit of a pump upwards, moved sideways for a bit with all the, the spooky things that were happening in the market. But this week looks pretty strong. We still have 5 days to go, but we're starting the week pretty good. Today's the second day, Tuesday. And yeah, obviously we're going to see some sort of retracement. So I guess, you're right. So it's definitely not, as soon as you're watching this video, after the video is done, it doesn't mean that this is going to continue to move above, but it's something to keep on your radar. And it's at such a critical point that you definitely need to pay attention to it if you're a fan of the actual project itself. But I think the next movie we're looking at is at the $50 region. On the short term, just something to, if Chainlink today closes above these regions, we'll see that the close here from the previous highs we had was at the $42 and some, what is it, It's looking like 42 and 50 cents. We're pushing past those wicks we had. So maybe by the end of the day, we need to see how this closes. If this closes above the previous closes we had, the $42.50, then I think that's a very healthy sign for Chainlink at the moment. And it's pretty good. But even if we're looking here at the indicators, we include the indicators overall, we're seeing that the past 3 days when we start flipping to the positive, obviously we're seeing the uptrend. Buyers are in the market. One thing I wanted to bring up to your attention is the fact that the stochastic RSI is somewhere close to it is actually in the overbought region. Usually based on previous historical data, let's say this one over here, you'll have a drop every time the stochastic RSI is all the way at the top. Even maybe if we just zoom out a bit, same thing over here, stochastic RSI is all the way at the top, we have a bit of retracement. So keep in mind, right now, we will face that resistance 100%. We could find a bit of a retracement that happens, and that's for sure. I think the $40 would most likely be the first stop for a retracement, and then again, the $38 would be the second stop for a retracement. But overall, the point of this video we're trying to say is, if it closes above today, then that's such a healthy sign, and it just retraces a bit. That's still fine. We're still bullish on it. But as soon as we have that breakout and continue just to kind of loom for a bit here, I think the $50 is next, which we're very much close to it. But I know your numbers are pretty much higher than 50. So let them know, man.
Well, no, look, I think $50 is very realistic. And I kind of want to piggyback on what you just said too, which is, look, folks, I'm not trying to say that immediately after you're done watching this video, Chainlink is just going to go up in a straight line forever. That's not what I'm saying. We could have a little bit of a pullback after this video. We could consolidate for a while. But what we are trying to highlight and show you guys is that we're seeing signs of a macro trend reversal. So just even think about it this way too. So Chainlink has had all this growth while it was losing against Bitcoin.
Right.
What's going to happen now when Chainlink is now gaining against Bitcoin? What kind of growth are we going to see? So again, folks, maybe we don't have to talk about exact numbers, but just even looking at the fact that we've had, again, this kind of growth throughout losing against Bitcoin. What's going to happen once Chainlink is gaining against Bitcoin? And another thing too. Again, I don't want to give exact price targets, but I want to put things this way.
Give it.
If we look at kind of the top 10, top 15, we look ahead and we take a look at what's ahead of Chainlink in terms of market cap: Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, XRP, Dogecoin. 4 projects I think have absolutely no business being ahead of Chainlink. Chainlink is the thing that will allow the smart contract ecosystem to grow and mature. That 100% deserves to be ahead of Dogecoin, which is literally it's a joke propped up by Elon Musk. So when it comes to fundamentals, I think fundamentally Chainlink deserves to be 4 spots ahead in terms of the market cap ranking. So fundamentals, it's undervalued. Looking at the charting, it looks ready to absolutely explode. And again, folks, we may have a retrace in the short term. And let's say we do retrace, right? We're seeing a little bit of signs of weakness in our indicators. Great. We don't want to chase green candles, folks, when you're looking dollar cost average, moving to a swing trade, looking to invest. You want to buy into red candles in a bull run. You don't want to chase impulses. So if we have a pullback, if we have a retracement, great. Potential by the dip opportunity, not financial advice. And I would personally be buying into a Chainlink dip right now just because of what's going on with the Bitcoin pairing, if I hadn't already been in Chainlink since way back when. And I'll wrap up my my 2 cents with this statement, which is I put Chainlink in my top 6 videos for May a few days ago. Back was in with when it was in like the $30 range. So folks, you gotta like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads, and watch the videos we put out because we're constantly trying to bring you guys absolute gold. So that's my 2 cents for the moment with Chainlink.
There you have it, guys. No, that's what I think. I think right now you need to, but that's the strategy you got to go with sometimes, right? You keep things on your radar and you see them pumping, which is fine. Don't feel like you're missing out on something. Don't FOMO into something, right? But once you start seeing something like this over here that's happening, you're seeing that the Bitcoin pairing is starting to flip to the upside. You're seeing that we're pushing through all-time highs. Keep it on your radar. That's when you start looking at certain dips to come up where you actually buy into more. Because the way you look at it right now, I wouldn't really add right now at the moment, but I would wait for a pump a bit. Then obviously we always, after we break those resistances, we always see something where a lot of those coins would, let's say this is the resistance we're looking at right here. A lot of those coins would do something like this, go all the way up, come back down to retest those levels always. That's always, and that's a fact. Obviously, a lot of things can happen, but that's a good strategy for you not to feel like you're missing out. Just wait for a break above, wait for it to retest again, then dollar cost your average your way down, and wait for those dips. Don't put 100% of your money in this, but have a better risk management to it. So
Yeah.
just something to keep in mind.
And
But yes,
if sorry, I want to further because that's actually a great point. Again, don't FOMO into those green candles. Wait for that pullback because let's say we do continue to impulse up, but eventually we do have a pullback, and let's say we retest this region, hold it as support. Then that would be a great spot to buy in because not only are you buying on a dip, but if we find our support there, then that would just serve to further solidify the bullish trend. If we can find support on a previous resistance level, then that means the uptrend is potentially stronger. So you get further confirmation of a potential uptrend. So yeah, 100%. Wait for that pullback, wait for that retest. If we do retest, again, it'll just serve. And if you retest and hold it as support, that just serves as further confirmation of that bullish trend. And you can be more safe and you can be happy that you bought on a dip and you didn't chase a pump.
there you go. If you like the video, guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you agree or disagree with the analysis, make sure you leave that in the comment section below. And also, if you'd like to support us on Patreon, check out the link in the description. That would definitely help out with the channel a lot. And we thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.